The greatest cause of our suffering is the disconnection between ourselves and others. My name is Vanessa. I'm a healer, lightworker, and I'm here to help. There is a large misconception that we are completely separate from everyone else in the world. We are all connected. Not only are we all Earthlings living on the same planet, floating in space. Wow, so cool. But we, together with the earth, are all one living organism. We are all fragments of source consciousness, or God, if you want to call it that. And we are all connected, meaning that collectively, the energy and vibration that we all put out affects all of us, the whole world. Right now on the earth, there is an awesome thing happening. There is a rise in consciousness, a greater awareness and thinking, and this is spreading. This is contagious, and this is a good thing. The more we understand that we are connected to other people, and the more that we connect to ourselves, I'm talking about going really deep within, in meditation, and figuring out who you are at the deepest level. Beyond your place in society, beyond what others think of you, beyond your characteristics, your job, your accomplishments, way beyond that. Because truthfully, none of those things really matter. I'm talking about connecting to the deepest essence of you, connecting to source consciousness, and connecting and accepting that we are all one, and that we cannot hurt another living being without hurting a fragment of ourselves. We cannot send out vibrations of harm to others without it coming back to us, without harming ourselves. We are all in this together. We humans are all deserving of basic human rights, dignity, food, shelter, safety, respect, of not being harmed. We all experience the same emotions. We are all capable of experiencing the wide range of emotions and behaviors. We must stop this judgment, this constant judgment of others, especially when they are really different from us, and instead turn our attention inward. We all have so much inward work to do, that it's such a waste of our energy to be focusing, and it is also a defense mechanism to do that. We don't want to look at ourselves. It's so difficult. We don't want to face our flaws. We don't want to face our shortcomings, our insecurities. We don't want to do the work to face that and heal that. It is much easier to look at someone else and judge them for what they're doing, point out their shortcomings and their flaws. It's much less painful, but it is hurting ourselves. We are hurting each other by not accepting that we are all Earthlings. We need to unite. We need to be sending out love through our thoughts, words, actions, and beliefs towards our fellow humans. And we need to stop judging other people and stop worrying so much about what other people do. We really need to be worrying about what we are doing. There's no person that I know that has got it all together, that they don't need to be focusing on themselves, and where they have enough energy, expended energy, that they can be focusing on other people and what they're doing and their choices of who they're dating or what they're doing with their job or what loans they're not paying off. No, we need to be focusing on ourselves. And we need to be understanding that if we want to live in a better world, if we want to live in a world where people aren't so wounded and hurt all the time, that it starts with us. What we do, what thoughts do we put out, how do we treat other people? This all matters. We all matter more than you think. Your vibration matters. It reaches everyone. We need to connect to love, which is what we are. Every religion, in its essence, will say that what we are is love, and that we all need to connect and love each other. Humankind on Earth is going to depend on this, on how high we can raise our consciousness. How much awareness can we bring into our lives that we can step back and realize that how we've been doing things isn't working. When someone's upset or when someone comes at you, we match them. We take fire and match it with fire, and we wonder why things blow up in our face. Love is the antidote. Non-judgment towards others is the antidote. Every time you judge someone, you step away from God. God is not judgmental. God is love. That is what we all are. We need to connect to ourselves on the deepest level possible, spend time with ourselves, reflect on ourselves, meditate, and bring love and peace into our hearts, and then put that out into the world. Healed people heal people. Hurt people hurt people. So if you don't want to live in a world with wars and where people are constantly hurting each other and disregarding each other's basic human rights, then it starts with you. You need to connect to your inner essence and connect to the love that you are and emanate that and embody that. And with each one of us that does this, the collective will benefit. If enough of us do this, then wars will end. If enough of us do this, you won't have to walk down an alley at night and fear for your life. We all matter, and this is possible. Don't put limits on yourself, on us as a collective society. Look at the amazing things that we can do. We have a rover looking for life on Mars. We are able to connect and talk to anyone on the planet instantly. We should not put these limits on ourselves. There are enough resources. Do not believe the lies that there are not enough resources. We have the brain power and we have the materials on this earth to bring enough resources of every kind to everyone. We just have to do it smart. We have to use our brains, and we have to do it from a place of love. Everything that comes from a place of love comes from God, comes from source consciousness. And everything that comes from fear, from scarcity, is not. And everything that comes from love will help you and the collective. And the opposite is true. Everything that comes from fear and scarcity and greed will not benefit you nor the collective. We have to learn. The way we have been doing things isn't working. We cannot continue to kill each other and, believe that life is a contest. We have to climb to the top no matter who we hurt along the way. There are enough resources. There is enough love to go around. Start focusing on love. Start focusing on yourself. If you want to live in a better world, if you want your children to live in a better world, and if you want us to not end up killing each other and having another war, these are possibilities too. Every action that we have matters. And I believe in us. I believe in the Earthlings. I believe that we are going to raise our consciousness, that we are going to focus and bring love into our life in a way that we have never known or experienced before. What part are you going to play in all of this? I love you so much. I believe in you, and I can't wait to connect to you soon. Thank you.